Hi there, I am Alex Cunningham, and I will walk you through this Shopify tutorial step by step.
Are you ready to start building a powerful email list right inside your Shopify store? In this tutorial, I'll show you step by step exactly how to create an attractive pop-up email form using Shopify forms so you can grow your audience and connect with customers, even if you've never set this up before. By the end of this video, you'll have a fully functioning newsletter pop-up form tailored to your brand and designed to capture new subscribers for your email marketing. Let's dive right in. First things first, let's install the Shopify Forms app. In your Shopify admin, head over to the Apps section and in the search bar type Shopify Forms. It should pop right up. Select it and click Install. This might take a minute, but hang tight. This is the tool that makes the whole process simple. Once installed, you're ready to begin building your custom form. Click Create Form and then you'll see options for different types of forms. Let's choose pop-up for our email collection, since pop-ups are the classic way to grab visitors' attention without being intrusive. Name your form Newsletter. This is important because newsletters are the heart of any email list, and labeling the form helps you stay organized. Now let's customize how your pop-up appears. You'll see options for display. Floating keeps the form discreet at the bottom of the screen, while overlay pops it over the page and grabs full attention. For the overlay, set the color to 0 with 60% opacity. This gives the pop-up a sleek, professional tint that doesn't completely block out your store behind it. Remember, you want it noticeable but not overwhelming. If you want to tease your visitors before prompting them, make sure the teaser toggle is set to show. This encourages curiosity rather than demanding immediate action. There's an important option here. What happens if a customer closes the form without subscribing? Set this to show. This means your form will reappear if they haven't signed up, giving you a second chance to collect their email but without feeling pushy. Positioning matters too. Select bottom left. This spot tends to be less distracting but still visually accessible. Similar to how many chat pop-ups sit in that area, users instinctively know to look there. Let's work on the content. The title, "Don't Miss Out," grabs attention without being aggressive. Under form title, stick with something simple like "Sign Up." For the content, a friendly call to action such as "Complete the form to sign up" works wonders for clarity. At this stage, don't worry if you aren't a copywriter. Short and clear beats clever here. Now it's time to build your fields. Drag and arrange so first name appears first and mark it required. This makes subsequent emails feel more personal with a "Hi Sarah" instead of a plain "Hi." Next, drag in the email field and also set it as required. After all, that's the whole point. If you plan to do email marketing, add an email marketing consent field. This is crucial for legal compliance and for building trust with your audience. For the button label, use Submit, short, clear, and actionable. Right below, you can add a consent disclaimer, something like, "By signing up, you agree to receive marketing emails. View our privacy policy and terms of service for more info." People appreciate transparency, and it's always good business. Now let's make your form welcoming and on-brand through styling. Set the background to crisp white FFFFFF and keep the text black 0 for good contrast. Use 1878b9 as an accent color. This looks professional and inviting, so your form stands out. The button should be a dark gray, 202,223, helping it pop, and if there are errors like a missing field, use AF161D so mistakes are easy to spot but don't feel alarming. Choose Arial for both headings and body. The simplicity is readable on all devices. If you don't have a branded image ready, skip the image option for now. A clean form is better than a mismatched photo. It's time to set how your form behaves. Make sure it shows on all device types, mobile, tablet, desktop, since you want to catch everyone. For pages, show on all pages is great if your goal is to maximize email collection, but you can always restrict it if you plan to target a specific landing page later. Set the trigger to display on the first page view so it appears as soon as visitors arrive. You can also set it to show when they attempt to leave desktop only, to capture interested customers before they go. Think of it like a friendly wave goodbye with an invitation to stay in touch. Language is important for inclusivity. Save the form before adding translations. English will be your published default for now, but you can expand into French or Japanese or whatever suits your audience. One last helpful touch. Add customer tags to submissions so you can segment and personalize later. You can even set up notifications so you get an email to the store address on file for each new sign-up. That way, you'll know when someone joins your list and can welcome them personally if you want. If you're planning automations like a welcome email flow, leave it off for now. You can explore that in a follow-up tutorial. Once everything looks good, click Turn on Form to activate it. And that's it. Your email list building form is now live and ready to start collecting subscribers. If you found this tutorial helpful, give the video a thumbs up and feel free to drop your questions or thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical Shopify and e-commerce tutorials. Good luck building your email list.